So the workflowsRI, it's a NSF planning grant for the CCRI program, so the community research infrastructure. So for this 1-year planning grant, we are trying to get a better understanding of the issues for the development of workflow systems, with the research development, the user view, the science view, the developers' views. So we are trying to put the community together and have this better understanding. So this is a collaboration between the USC, ISI, that is I'm in, University of Hawaii, and University of Chicago. So as we were saying, if you thinking about the workflows, lately I know everybody here in this room is basically an expert on workflows, so I'm not gonna go into the details, but workflows are becoming more and more complex and requires more sophisticated management capabilities. So we know that workflows can manage terabyte scale data sets, millions of tasks, heterogeneous tasks, and also platforms. It can goes from the task can goes from milliseconds to hours, and also can process streams, files, data stored in a bunch of different heterogeneous locations. So this comes from the result that we know that WMS development today is ad hoc. So there is a profusion of different and yet similar functionality systems. So there are these two links that I love the work both of these teams did. So one collects around more than 280 plus workflow management systems. Another one, there is a more curated list, has a list of 160 plus more workflow systems. Most of them, are not in production anymore. There are some that are new. There are some that are staying for a longer time. So we come to the point to say there is a need to we bring this workflow community together, because and both from the academia and the industry. And we try to identify some rigorous methodology and try to characterize the current and upcoming WMS capabilities and support the innovation necessary to range all these challenges. We know that we have several systems. There is an explanation why we have that many systems, and this is what we are trying to do with this meeting today. We try to understand what are the different challenges, what are different needs, and then we can better structure how we could work together to define these kind of methodologies and research infrastructures for the future. So this is where it comes the part of the workflowsRI project. And basically we are bringing the workflows, the researchers and the developers together with the science engineering communities and the sub infrastructure, so the research compute centers and national CI providers. We are bring these people together and by surveys and workshops like this one that we are just running right now. And we have a few goals. That is to define a common knowledge taxonomy, experimental methodology, a WMS inventory that will be more curated list with more detailed information of the workflow management systems, and then a blueprint for how we can build up research and development infrastructure. So I'm going to go quickly here. This is the roadmap. You can see this on our website. We start on the fall with the surveys, and thank you for most of you that answered the surveys and shared with your communities. We're still on the process of getting our surveys. That's why it's not completed. We are not right now here running this event for the community. Then we target events for developers, for the CI and science communities. We're going to do our own planning for understanding how we're going to build up this infrastructure and move to the proposal, hopefully by the end of 2021. So we count with a board of experts of at least 17 members around the US. And thank you, I think all of you or most of you are attending this event. Thank you for joining, for providing us information, and we'll be, throughout this year sharing all the results and asking for your expertise on these events. And if you want to join our project, please, just contact us. So as I said, we still have the survey running. These are just preliminary results. Up to now, we have a 65, actually we got 67 this morning, so it is outdated now. 65 answers, 38 developers, 27 users. So we are still looking for getting more users now. Just to show a little bit of the results, what we got. We asked how many WMS systems the users were considering for running the workflows. And it's quite interesting. Some of them most consider analyzing like 3 systems or 2 different systems. A few consider more than 5. We also have been asking to know what are the future challenges, needs, or capabilities. So there are a very variation of answers, and based actually on these answers, it's what got us to decided what topics we would discuss during this event. And things are going to keep evolving, but you see there is a multitude of different ideas here, and this for me explains a little bit of why people have so many different systems. And we have asked some users which workflow management systems are they currently using. So we got this box of different workflow systems. So basically, you could say give the box someone, put them the hand inside, you pick up one and try to use that. And for me, what is more surprising is to see the combinations of different systems that people are using. I saw some of the answers, they say we are using 5 different workflow systems. So I'm very curious to understand how they use them or for what are the different purposes. So these are kind of things that are kind of knowledge that it's new for us and we're trying to explore. So again, these are just the ones that are answered. So basically, these are the 27 users that we got answering, we collect here. And if you don't see your system here, please forward this survey. We have the link on the top for your members, your community, your users, and we'll be happy to get more and more results. So as a last slide here on the workflowsRI, I just have the URL. If you want to get involved, please just send an email to us. Get involved at workflowsRI.org. And I'd like to thank all our team members. In addition to me, you have Henry Casanova from Hawaii, Kyle Chard from the University of Chicago, and Tainan Coleman from the USC too.